Good Girls is a bubble drama comedy on NBC that was regarded as one of the most entertaining NBC series. However, the series was doomed to cancellation for reasons many still don't know anything about. So today, we will be talking about the real reason Good Girls was canceled and what the actors and the producers think of this decision. Before we go head first into the reason for the cancellation, we should discuss some background information about the series. In late May 2021, rumors were circulating about NBC deciding to unofficially sign off a plan to renew Good Girls for a short and concluding the 5th season. And since it was considered to be the last season, its release would be crucial to the story's ending, especially its finale. The 5th season was the one that would give fans something that has become increasingly elusive and more closure into the overall situation. All three of the series' leading actresses, Christina Hendricks, Mae Whitman, and Retta, agreed to take cuts to make their long-awaited return for a small 8-episode-long season. It has been reported that the production was tentatively set to begin this year's spring and will release shortly after that, and canceling the show would be out of the question. There have also been some failed attempts to move the series to Netflix. When former NBC co-president Tracy Picosta, who participated in renewing the show multiple times during her run at the network, resigned, she became head of comedy at Netflix, reporting to Baharia, who now serves as VP of Global Television, leaving the series neglected from being cast on Netflix. There can also be another factor that may have been the issue that caused the show to be rejected from Netflix, being that Universal TV actively asked Netflix to take on more production costs for the series, causing Netflix to deny the offer. Baharia, who is a former president at Good Girls Studio Universal TV, has continued to be more selective when it comes to reviving canceled broadcast series. With Netflix recently passing on the revival of NBC Warner Brothers TV-produced Manifest after the show's second season landed on the streamer, and the series currently ranks among Netflix's top 10 titles in the US, though that metric is based only on 2 minutes of viewing, a goal the Good Girls series only wished to achieve after being left on the shelf for too long. However, all of that has been gone, and yet 1 month later, it was announced that the beloved Good Girls series will be canceled. With so many questions still unanswered, an NBC insider provided the fans with a look into what caused such a surprising decision to be taken by the channel, and according to them, the reason was none other than money. "We very much wanted to bring Good Girls back for one more season to close out the story," the NBC insider reported, "but unfortunately, we were unable to make the financials work." Aside from that, multiple sources connected to NBC, Universal Television, and the show's cast denied that the reason behind Good Girls' termination were linked to money and said that it's way deeper than that. Another Good Girls insider, who prefers to keep their identity anonymous, said that the series will be clearing a path for a renewal, a major snag in this year's mid-June, when stating that the producers are negotiating with co-star Manny Montana, the actor who plays the role of the fan-favorite gang member turned Beth-crushing anti-hero Rio. But unfortunately, the negotiations didn't reach a solution, which is why the issues can only be traced back at the moment to either money or scheduling, or even both. Some fans theorize that Montana's strained relationship with his on- and off-scene partner Christina Hendricks, who plays Beth's role, may have been a factor in this decision. Since Montana was assumably taking financial hits, that NBC was coercing him on Hendricks' behalf, making the actor less willing to take the kind of financial hit NBC was asking of him. A representative of Montana was asked to provide info about the situation. However, the rep refused to either confirm or deny the allegations and declined comment on this story/fan theory, while a spokesperson for Hendricks did not respond to TV Line's numerous requests for comment. The beef between both Hendricks and Montana isn't something new and has affected the series' decision in the long term. It was even considered something of an open secret in Hollywood circles, with the numerous unpleasant interactions between the two. And even fans have long speculated that even with the pair's frosty public statements about one another over the years, they will still keep the partnership even though there was no actual friendliness between the two. Although, as we mentioned earlier, it wasn't confirmed whether their animosity against each other was truly the main reason, it is safe to assume that it's true. In an interview in 2020 with the Total Celebrity Show podcast, broadcast, Montana described his working relationship with Hendrix as follows: "We come in, do our job, and then go home. It's very businesslike," showing that while he might harbor cold feelings towards his fellow actress, he still considers her to be a crucial part of his job. And when asked what it's like shooting the steamy Beth/Rio scenes, Hendrix told Medium in 2019, "He's a great actor and we have great chemistry working together, and it's just a very sort of respectful work. You know, it's funny because I know people love Beth and Rio. We, of course, love that. It's exciting and stuff, but it's much more professional than anyone would think." However, here, Hendrix showed another angle of the duo's partnership. She noted that she sees him as a close person, yet it's a professional light despite what others might think about the situation. However, Hendrix's view of Montana later changes when asked during a Good Girls-themed Q&A at 92nd Street Y in 2021. Hendrix revealed that Montana refuses to address her by her actual name while on set and uses another name, whether to tease her or not. Hendrix showed her displeasure, saying, "Manny calls me Chris." She sighed, "No one in my life calls me Chris. It's not my name. I think it's totally stupid, and he's never taken the chance to realize that I hate it. It's really weird." The fans took notice of how the pair's friendship was slowly fading away day by day, with Montana and Hendrix throwing accusations at each other at any given moment. During the final season scripting, a lot of people predicted that perhaps with Montana thinking about leaving the cast, it would be a pretty difficult thing for the series to continue without one of its most beloved characters, and that his absence will more than likely be an obstacle to the show's progression, with one of its crucial characters either removed from the whole storyline or bringing a newer actor to play the role. Either way, the cast and producers are faced with quite a difficult choice. Finally, Universal Television ultimately took its, hopefully not the final decision, and figured out that it should just cancel the whole thing. Despite the fans' rage at Universal, the studio cleared its position by stating that it was willing to continue the show for its 5th season and end it here. However, due to the absence of the actor who plays the role of one of its most crucial supporting characters, Montana, it would have to take this decision and go with it. The watchers viewed the decision as ironic and suspicious, while some saw it as absurd that NBC will be canceling one of its biggest series hit. They were looking for an excuse to cut bait, a fan wrote. The audience, of course, was not pleased with the decision and took to the internet to vent out their frustration, and rightfully so, since a lot see that even if they switched Montana with any other actor, who of course should be suitable for the role, wasn't going to be that much of an issue. But other diehard fans declined both ideas and wished the producers would intervene and fix the situation between both actors and ensure that such a thing won't be happening again. The NBC and Universal Television representatives were flooded with questions about this topic, but they both declined to comment or answer the story, stating that any problems that occur on the set and between the cast will be solved privately. But one company insider now concedes to TV Line that said creative issues did indeed factor into the studio's decision not to move forward with the 5th season. So what's the aftermath of the series? Well, it has been confirmed that the 5th season was canceled. There might be a chance, although a small one at that the series will drop its 5th season, but this has yet to be confirmed. The stars of Good Girls also reacted to the news, with a sad and confused Whitman commenting on the whole ordeal. She took to social media to lament the cancellation and also pay tribute to my girls, Hendrix and Retta. "Love my pals on this cast so much," she added. "It was such a joy being Annie, and I'm forever grateful to you for supporting us. Okay, I go cry now." That's it for today's video. Do you think that the producers at Universal and NBC will change their minds and help revive Good Girls? Let us know in the comments down below. See you on a brand new video. Goodbye!